we got to go to the concession stand brawl between Jeff Jarrett and Mark Briscoe. And again, trying to critique a performance in this is like trying to critique the wrestling skill in a Saturday Night Live sketch. It's a parody of wrestling. Jeff Jarrett knows why the Tupelo concession stand brawl that they mentioned without any context, or probably, I don't even know if Sockface has ever seen it on YouTube. It didn't happen in Japan. But Jeff knows why the first one worked, why that subsequent redos didn't, because it had been done, because the talent that did it the first time did it the best and was the biggest, Lawler and Dundee. He knows the context that it was presented and why it didn't draw money, but the angle that it was drew money in rematches. It was not advertised as such, obviously. And this was a complete just Tony Khan / basement mark / modern silliness fan wet dream. And again, Mark Briscoe could have been one of the hottest single baby faces in the company and in the main event world title picture. Jeff Jarrett at this point could still probably serve as a better local live event promoter than whoever the fuck they've got going to Hamilton, Ontario 6 times a month. Papa Briscoe is a gimmick that can get over with context in certain circumstances, but this is just meaningless horse shit. And they were actually working hard. Mark's out there taking those bumps again after the career he's had, taking meaningless bumps in a meaningless match that people are laughing at. Just because the
commentators are.
And the announcers are laughing at. Everybody, just because Tony Khan has the understanding of wrestling and its psychology of a child, and he has the TV formatting ability of a simpleton, and he's, if not on various medications causing this, then needs to be on some medications to stop this.
Hi.
So, anyway, all the things that Tony Khan has been given to him from the start of his life, tens of millions of dollars from his father, so that his dad can spend some of his inheritance and have fun. 5 hours of national TV a week on TBS and TNT that hated and didn't want a wrestling company with 3 times the fucking viewers selling 10 times the fucking tickets that this one is, except at Wembley Stadium. Stuff nobody else could get because everybody else had to try to figure out a way to make the money back and justify spending the money to someone that would have had to give them the money. And there was no way to do that. Tony didn't have to, he could just do this. And he's, again, fucked it up by eliminating his chances for growth to any level approaching the WWE's just because this is indie style bullshit that appeals to a small segment of the world, and that segment ain't gonna get any bigger. Because the more you see of this shit, the more you realize it all looks the fucking same. And nobody gives a shit about the people doing it, except the people that live their lives on the fucking internet and dream of one day booking in their basement like Tony does. God damn it. So anyway, about 10 or 12 extra people ran in on this. It started at the concession stand and ended up in the ring in another complete, what is it, 180 degree or 360 degree fucking whatever from the original. It started at the concession stand, at the hot dog stand, and ended in the ring. 10 or 12 people ran in, and everybody just, the best friends were involved.
Did you hear the referee's instructions, I guess they are, at the start of the match?
Yes. They're trying to make it sound like they were fighting Mike Tyson while they're out there fucking shooting ketchup at each other.
He said, are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies, are you ready? To the women behind. Why were those women even there? Other than to set up the Karen thing, obviously. But what?
Well, they were there to cheer and serve hot dogs.
What was that?
It's stupid. It's a child's view of pro wrestling. And he's literally putting his action figures in the goddamn ring from Walmart, except it's not it's the size of Walmart now. He's renting NBA arenas to put his fucking Titantron and his ring in so his action figures can have concession stand brawls. To fuck.
You don't get to party with action figures.